Bearskin. Once there was a young warrior, brave and steadfast. Always he was foremost when it rained spears. So long as the war raged, all went well. But when peace came, he was dismissed. The chief told him, "Go where you please." His parents were dead. He had no home. He went to his brothers and begged them, "Take me in, until war returns." But they were hard of heart. "What can we do with you?" they said. "You are of no use to us. Go and make a living for yourself." The warrior had nothing but his spear and shield. He slung them on his shoulder, and he went forth into the world. He came upon a wide heath, where nothing was to be seen but a circle of trees. Beneath them, he sat, sorrowful, pondering his fate. "I have no money," he thought. "I know no trade but fighting. Now that peace has come, I am of no use. I shall surely starve." Suddenly, a rustling stirred the air. He looked up, and there she stood, an elegant lady in a deep purple dress that shimmered and flowed like living shadows. A magic green pouch hung at her side, glowing softly, as if filled with tiny suns. Her presence shimmered with power, her eyes bright with otherworldly knowing. "I know what you need," she said, her voice like wind whispering through leaves. "Gold and possessions shall you have, as much as you can bear. But first, I must know if you are fearless, that my gift not be wasted." A warrior and fear. How can these two exist together? He answered. "Test me if you will." "Very well," said the lady in purple, her dress rippling as if it were alive. "Look behind you." He turned, and there was a great bear, growling. "Ah oh," cried the warrior. "I will tickle your nose so you shall tire of growling." And he speared the bear through the muzzle. It fell, never to rise again. "I see your courage is true," said the lady in purple, the glow of her green pouch pulsing gently. "Yet there is another condition. For 7 years, you shall neither wash nor comb your hair or beard, nor cut your nails. I give you this magic green pouch and this bear's skin. Wear them always. If you die, you are mine. If you endure, you shall be free, and rich for life." The warrior, who had faced death many times, resolved to risk it once more. He took the green pouch, its glow warm and steady in his hand. He donned the bearskin. It would serve as cloak and bed alike. "Because of this," said the lady in purple, her dress swirling around her like mist, "you shall be called Bearskin." Then she vanished, leaving a whisper of wind and a faint shimmer in the air. The first year passed, and he appeared nearly human. By the second, he began to change. His hair covered his face. His beard became coarse as felt. His fingers grew clawed. His face so caked with dirt that grass might have grown upon it. People fled at his sight. Yet, because he gave generously to the poor, and paid well for all he needed, he always found shelter. In the 4th year, he entered an inn. The landlord would not even let him near the stable. The horses might be scared, he said. Yet Bearskin drew gold from his glowing green pouch, and the host relented. He gave him a room in an outhouse. Bearskin promised to remain unseen, so the inn might not be disgraced. That evening, he heard lamenting. An old man, weeping bitterly. Bearskin opened the door. The man tried to flee, but Bearskin's human voice reassured him. Slowly, the old man told his tale. Property lost. Daughters starving. Debts unpaid. He was to be sold into slavery. "If this is your only trouble," said Bearskin, "I have plenty of gold." He paid the innkeeper. He filled the old man's pouch. Overjoyed, the old man said, "Come with me. My daughters are miracles of beauty. Choose one as your bride. Though you look strange, she will see your goodness." The eldest daughter saw him. She screamed, and ran. The second gazed upon him. "How can I marry one who is no longer human?" she said. "The shaven bear that passed as a man pleased me more, for at least it wore fine clothes." The youngest said, "Father, he must be good, to have helped you so. If you promised him a bride, it must be kept." Bearskin's heart leapt. He broke a ring in two, gave her one half, kept the other. He wrote their names on the pieces, and begged her to guard it carefully. "I must wander 3 more years," he said. "If I do not return, you are free. Pray to the goddess to preserve my life." The young bride dressed in black. Tears filled her eyes. Her sisters mocked her, but she remained steadfast. Bearskin traveled far and wide, helping the poor wherever he could. At last, the 7th year dawned. He returned to the heath, seated himself beneath the circle of trees. The wind whistled. The elegant lady appeared once more, her deep purple dress flowing like living shadows. her gaze radiant with otherworldly power. She handed him his old tunic, and demanded her magic green pouch. "We are not finished," said Bearskin. "First, you must make me clean." Reluctantly, she raised her arms in gesture. A rush of green light enveloped him, stripping away 7 years of grime in a single purifying burst. When she left, he was more handsome than ever. He rode into town, velvet tunic gleaming, bronze chariot drawn by white horses. He went to his bride's house. No one recognized him. The father, thinking him a noble chief, led him to the daughters. The 2 eldest admired him. The youngest, in black, said nothing. When alone, Bearskin placed his half of the ring in a glass of mead, and gave it to her. She drank, saw the half ring at the bottom, joined it with her own. Her heart leapt. "I am your betrothed, whom you saw as Bearskin," he said. "Through the goddess Grace, I have regained my human form." He embraced her. She returned his kiss. The 2 eldest sisters, seeing the youngest had won him, ran in anger and rage. One drowned herself in the well. The other hanged herself on a tree. That evening, the elegant lady appeared once more, her deep purple dress flowing as if alive, the magic green pouch shimmering in her hand. "You see," she said, "I have now got 2 souls in the place of your one."